This is DevLog 00 take 5, I think. So this is the fourth week we've met up consistently. We've met up for 3 hours, 1 day a week for 4 weeks. So we've worked on this project for literally just 12 hours total, so like a day and a half. Me and Matt were the only two working on it, but as of today, Aiden put in 3 hours as well, working on blueprint stuff. So we don't have pretty much any experience at all. We're going in pretty extremely blind. I've got like some 3D knowledge. Aiden's got a little bit of blueprint knowledge, and Matt does concept art stuff. So we just sort of jumped in and saw how far we could get. Our goals were to make a game with a character that based on Matt's design, an environment based on Matt's design, and a character that can interact with something. So go up here, and would you look at that? We have this little building, which is based on one of Matt's designs. We've checked 2 boxes already. And also, of course, there's a moving character, which is an accomplishment on its own. This is, I had to figure out how to get the rig working and how to get the animations transferred onto this and all that crap. You go over here, and what's this? There's a NPC. Wow, great. Press E to interact. Boom. All 3 checkboxes were met on the second week, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and full screen this so that the text box fits properly, and I am on top of it. I'm going to move myself. I don't know if that worked. I assume it worked. So yeah, there's the text boxes. You hit E and you can go through different dialogue lines, and of course Aiden added these 2 great lines today. And yeah, you can hit E and it actually goes away, and then you can go back to them and you can move through it again. So that's the first big thing. You'll also maybe notice there's a cell shader going on here. I used a cell shader based on Prismatica Dev's tutorial, and I so far like how it's going. And I also just made these little grass clumps, and I put a few different colors on them and just painted them with Unreal's landscape and foliage stuff. And then, as you could also notice, there's a press E to interact here, and you can go through doors, excitingly enough. We have an interior with some creepy lighting. We ran out of time, so it doesn't look too great, but there's models, and there's another character. And another profile picture down here, too, with new dialogue. Basically, this character tells you to go check out the upstairs area, which you can go do over here. And there's a little bed and TV. It's sort of nostalgic of the old Pokemon games, is I think what we were taking a bunch of inspiration off of. And then you can go back through these fonts too, so they work both ways, which they should. That's pretty much default, but you have to actually make that work. So yeah, and then also you can collide with stuff, so that's good. That works. And you jump. So that's pretty much the game right now. That's what we made. There's this cell shader I made. It pretty much takes the post-processing volume and it splits it into 5 different light values, and then it feeds it back in here and puts the color back in. And that's pretty much how it works. There's the top-down character, but of course it's routed to the model and the rig that I made. Then there's this NPC thing here, and pretty much it calls the dialogue that you can write in, and it just loops through the dialogue lines until it runs out, and then it goes away, and then if you walk away and walk back up to them, it goes again. And this is nice because it works with other things. You can set this on any NPC, and you can give them all custom dialogue really easily, so that's actually super nice. And it also right here calls on the text boxes we made. So there's different text boxes, and you can do different images for different characters too. And here is the teleporter blueprint that Aiden, wow, almost used a wrong name there. Aiden made this teleporter thing today. We had some troubles with it, but it's actually working pretty well, and there's a fade to black and everything, so it's not too obvious that the character is just teleporting. But yeah, so that's 12 hours of work. That's our first thing. This is DevLog 0, just starting, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to try to make one of these every week, and I'm going to try to actually look at the camera while I talk, which I have not been doing at all. But, yeah, hopefully I'll get better at this, and hopefully the format will get better too. But, that's our game stuff for now. We're going to start a new project now that the 4 weeks are up. This one's going to be 6 weeks, still the 3-hour sessions. We're going to try to make like a sprite-based shooter. So like 2D sprites for enemies, 2D sprites for projectiles, whatever. But a shooter game, pretty much. And the goals are make a character, make an enemy, make the enemy killable, make the character dieable, I guess? I don't know. That's pretty much it, and we'll see how far we get. So, yeah. I will awkwardly talk at you again next week.